If you're over 60 and you've noticed that standing up from your favorite chair takes a little more effort, or you feel slightly unsteady when you reach for something overhead, or you hesitate just a bit before walking on uneven ground, I need you to hear this. You've probably been told this is just normal aging or that you simply need to get stronger. But what if I told you that the real problem isn't weak muscles? The truth is, your brain and body have lost a critical conversation. A balance signal that used to happen automatically now needs to be retrained. And here's what most exercise programs get wrong. They focus only on building strength, but strength without balance is like having a powerful car with broken steering. You might have the engine, but you can't control where you're going. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 movements that look a little strange at first. But science shows they rebuild both your balance and your strength faster than traditional exercises. And the best part? They take less than 10 minutes a day, right in your living room. The first movement is called the sit to stand, and this is far more than just a leg strengthening exercise. This is actually a hidden balance test that your body performs dozens of times every single day. Think about it. Every time you stand up from your bed, from the toilet, from your dining chair, from your car seat, your brain has to calculate the exact moment when your center of gravity shifts from sitting to standing. And if that balance signal is even slightly off, your body compensates by using momentum instead of control. You rock forward, you jolt upward, and that's when strain happens in your knees and lower back. A landmark study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that older adults who practiced this movement correctly for just 8 weeks showed a 30% improvement in lower body strength. But more importantly, they reported a significant increase in confidence during daily activities. The secret wasn't just getting stronger. It was retraining the balance signal that connects your brain to your legs. Here's how to perform this movement correctly. Sit on a chair, one without wheels. Shuffle your buttocks forwards towards the edge of the seat. Place your hands on your thighs and lean forwards. Feel your weight move onto your feet and your toes, pressing down lightly. Stand up and fully straighten your hips and knees until you stand as tall as you can. Then place your hands back onto your thighs and sit back down in a controlled manner towards the edge of the chair. Now here's what makes this so effective for balance. By placing your hands on your thighs instead of pushing off with your arms, you force your core muscles to engage and stabilize your body. Your brain has to recalculate your center of gravity with every repetition. This is the exact balance training that traditional leg exercises miss. You're not just building strength in your quadriceps and glutes, you're rebuilding the neural pathway that tells your body when and how to shift your weight safely. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, 3 times per week. The key is control, especially on the way down. That lowering phase is where most of the strength and balance training actually happens. Don't just drop into the chair. Lower yourself with intention, feeling your muscles working the entire time. If you need to start with fewer repetitions, that's completely fine. Your body will adapt, and within a few weeks, you'll notice that standing up feels smoother, more automatic, and completely pain-free. One important reminder. This isn't about speed. It's about retraining a movement pattern that your body has been doing incorrectly for years. Every controlled repetition is teaching your brain and muscles to work together again. That's the balance signal being restored. The second movement is the wall push-up, and this exercise reveals a connection that most people, and even some doctors, completely overlook: the connection between your upper body posture and your balance. You might be wondering, how does strengthening my chest and shoulders help my balance? Here's the science. When your posture starts to collapse forward, when your shoulders round and your head drifts forward from hours of sitting or looking down, something critical happens to your center of gravity. It shifts forward, putting you off balance before you even take a step. Research published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that upper body strengthening exercises, particularly movements that stabilize the shoulder blades, significantly improved posture and reduced the forward head position that destroys balance in older adults. Participants reported not just less shoulder pain, but also greater stability during walking and daily activities. The reason is simple. Your body is a connected system. When your upper body is aligned and strong, your entire balance system works better. Here's how to perform the wall push-up correctly. Stand up straight, facing a wall. Place both hands onto the wall at chest height, with your fingers pointing upward. Gently press the heels of your hands into the wall, flattening your shoulder blades down against your rib cage. Keeping your body straight, bend your elbows, bringing yourself closer to the wall. Ensure you keep your shoulder blades fixed against your rib cage throughout this movement. Straighten your elbows to push yourself back up. Now here's the detail that makes this exercise so powerful for balance. That instruction to flatten your shoulder blades down against your rib cage and keep them fixed during the movement. That's not just about shoulder strength. You're training something called scapular stability, which is the foundation of good posture. When your shoulder blades are stable and positioned correctly, your entire spine aligns better. Your head sits where it should, directly over your shoulders, not jutting forward. And when your head is aligned, your center of gravity is exactly where your balance system expects it to be. Start with 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, 3 times per week. Focus on slow, controlled movement. Each repetition should take about 4 to 5 seconds. 2 seconds lowering yourself toward the wall, a brief pause, and 2 seconds pushing back. This controlled tempo is what builds real functional strength and retrains your posture. If you're just starting out, stand a bit closer to the wall. As you build strength over the coming weeks, step your feet back farther to increase the challenge. Pay attention to your breathing. Exhale as you push away from the wall. This isn't just a breathing technique. When you exhale during exertion, it activates your core muscles and stabilizes your spine. So this wall push-up isn't just strengthening your upper body, it's training your entire body to work as one stable, balanced unit. That's the hidden balance benefit that most people never realize. The third movement is called marching with knee taps, and I'll be honest with you, this one looks a little odd at first, but this strange cross-body movement is exactly what retrains the balance signals between the left and right sides of your brain. And here's why that matters so much. True balance isn't just about having strong legs or good posture, it's about coordination. It's about your brain's ability to process information from both sides of your body simultaneously and make split-second adjustments to keep you stable. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that exercises combining movement patterns, especially those that cross the midline of the body, significantly improved balance and reduced fall risk in older adults. The reason is fascinating. When you perform a movement that requires your right hand to touch your left knee, or vice versa, you're forcing both hemispheres of your brain to communicate. You're activating neural pathways that often become sluggish as we age, and those pathways are exactly what your brain uses to keep you balanced when you're walking, turning corners, or stepping over obstacles in the real world. Here's how to perform this movement correctly. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and arms by your sides. Lift your arms to the side, then lift one knee high and touch the knee with the opposite side hand. Repeat using the other leg and hand. Continue marching on spot and tapping the knee for as long as prescribed. Now, let's break down why this seemingly simple movement is so powerful. First, you're standing on one leg with every step. That alone is a balance challenge. But then you're adding a cross-body reach, which shifts your center of gravity and requires your core to engage and stabilize you. Your brain has to coordinate the timing of lifting your knee, reaching across with the opposite hand, making contact, and then switching sides smoothly. This is dynamic balance training at its finest. You're not just standing still trying to balance, you're moving, coordinating, and challenging your balance system in a way that mimics real life. If you're just starting out and this feels challenging, that's completely normal. You can begin by lifting your knee just a few inches off the ground. You can also position yourself near a wall or a sturdy chair so you can touch it lightly if you feel unsteady. The goal isn't to perform this perfectly from day one. The goal is to train your brain and body to work together in this new, coordinated way. Start with 1 to 2 minutes of continuous marching rest for 30 seconds, then repeat for a total of 3 rounds. As your coordination and stamina improve over the coming weeks, you can increase to 3 or even 5 minutes per round. Breathe naturally throughout the movement. Some people find it helpful to inhale for 2 steps and exhale for 2 steps, creating a rhythmic breathing pattern that makes the exercise feel smoother and more sustainable. This exercise isn't just cardiovascular conditioning, though it does get your heart rate up. It's not just leg strengthening, though your hip flexors will definitely feel it. This is full body balance training disguised as a simple marching movement. And that cross-body tap is the secret ingredient that retrains the exact coordination your brain needs to keep you stable in everyday life. There you have it. 3 movements that might look simple, but together they rebuild the exact balance and strength signals your body needs to move confidently and pain-free. The sit to stand retrains your brain's ability to shift your center of gravity safely every time you stand up. The wall push-up corrects your posture and realigns your balance from the ground up, and the marching with knee taps coordinates both sides of your brain, giving you the dynamic balance you need in real life. The key to success isn't perfection, it's consistency. Start where you are right now. If you can only do a few repetitions at first, that's exactly where you should start. Your body will adapt. In just a few weeks, you'll notice that movements feel smoother, that hesitation in your step will fade, and you'll move with a confidence you haven't felt in years. Remember, you are not powerless. Your body has an incredible ability to rebuild balance and strength at any age, as long as you give it the right signals. If you're ready to rebuild your balance and strength, comment, "I'm ready," below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, please consider sharing it with a friend or family member who might benefit too. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos, including a complete follow-along daily routine combining all 3 of these exercises and a special guide for those dealing with knee pain or limited mobility. Imagine yourself just a few weeks from now, standing up effortlessly, reaching overhead without hesitation, walking with steady confidence wherever you go. That future is waiting for you, and it starts with these 3 simple movements. Stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next video.